Hey everyone, welcome back to Hero Wars Guide. I wanted to get a quick message out about the upcoming nature season that's starting tonight in the Western Hemisphere. This isn't going to be a full deep dive on the thing, but I wanted to get a warning out to those of you who are playing in the Western Hemisphere because as this thing goes live, the tasks that you're going to be given are keyed to your player day rather than the event day starting at around 8 p.m. So the consequence of that is that you've probably already done your daily tasks, and this thing is going to ask you to complete some things that are no longer possible based on what you might have done this morning. This picture here is showing you from the live stream. This is the day one set of tasks. And you can see at the top left, there's using divination cards. So if you've already gone through the dungeon for the day, you're really screwed there. There's nothing you can do. And same for the arena. If you've already done all of your attacks, then you would have to spend emeralds in order to take a little bit more damage there. Maybe you don't have any glyph enchantment runes on hand, so you couldn't complete that task at the top right either. So the takeaway from this is that if you've already spent all of this activity, you should think about not starting the season tonight when the event goes live. I believe that if you don't click on the season, it won't start, but I'm not certain. You may have to avoid logging in altogether. I wouldn't want to have you avoid clicking on it and then miss out on all of these tasks. So if it was me and I didn't suspect something like this was coming and I had already spent all this stuff, I would not log in after the event goes live tonight just to play it safe. And then tomorrow morning you'll start day one a little bit behind some of the rest of us. All right, so quick notes on the value of the ticket. The cost is $45 if you're buying it yourself, and then once you've bought it, you'll be able to send it to one of your guildmates as a gift for the reduced cost of $31. So you might set up with your guild, if you're well organized, some kind of chain where someone buys it and then there's like a loop of gifts where you're effectively all buying it for a slightly reduced price. That might be a way to save a few dollars. Then the contents of the totem and whether or not you should buy it. I have not done a super deep dive on this because I've seen that it contains a totem, and that right there makes it an obvious yes. Those are worth something around the ballpark of 200,000 emeralds. If you already have 18, then you could cash them in for 200,000 emeralds, from what I understand. And it would cost you somewhere between 150 to 300,000 emeralds on average to get each totem fragment. So, $45 is going to buy you something like a little shy of 60,000 emeralds. That one prize is worth, a couple times that. So, if you ever spend money on the game, this, along with the elemental season, in my opinion, are the two best buys ever offered. So it's kind of an automatic yes regardless of what the other rewards are. All right, a couple other notes unrelated to the nature season about the judge event that's going on right now. It's a clone of the Lilith event we saw a few weeks ago, so I'm not going to do a unique video on that. You can see the existing video to get all the details on the task breakdown, but in general I'll just summarize it by saying it's very low return for anything that you're going to spend on this event. But it does have that get VIP points task, so if the golden ticket was going to come out, this is a pretty good time for that to happen. All right, that's it for today. Thanks everyone for tuning in.